Hello, we are Francophony. Did you enjoy the video of last week that we introduced the traditional games in Squid Game 1? For this week, we are going to guess the traditional games that will show in as Squid Game 2 and explain about the games. The games we are expecting that will came out as Squid Game 2 is 제기차기, 투호놀이, 윷놀이, and 팽이치기. First, we will introduce 제기차기. Before we explain 제기차기, we will show you a short video of 제기차기.
는 다음 도전.
야! 나 100개 찰 수 있다!
마음먹은 만큼 쉽지 않네요.
아우, 이게 잘못됐죠, 이게 잘못됐습니다, 이거? 하나, 둘, 셋!
제기차기 is a game of kicking 제기. 제기 is a toy made by wrapping coins with a cloth, tying them with thread, and stretching the stretched clothes into several branches like a noodle rack. 종로제기 refers to a game in which two people face each other and then kick the 제기. And 사방제기 is a game in which four people exchange their feet. And 부채제기 is something that you do by floating 제기 with a fan, not with your feet. The second game we are expecting is 투호놀이.
사뭇 진지한 표정으로 놀이에 임하는 두 사람 발견. 순식간에 긴장감이 흐르고 무언가 결심한 듯 손을 뻗어보는데 아이고 안타깝게 실패. 이렇게 화살을 멀리 날려 통에 쏙 넣어야 하는 이 놀이 바로 투어입니다.
Tuo is a game where you set up a jar in the yard or floor and then drill a spear to compete for who puts more in the jar. There are 3 holes in the bottle used in Tuo, and the bottle is filled with red beans. Place the bottle 2.5 row away from the thrower's seat and use 12 arrows. In the past, it was a popular game for men and women of all ages. The third game we are expecting is 윷놀이.
자자! 좋지 않다. 왜 이렇게 긴장돼? 돈 나와라! 돈 나와라!
윷놀이 is a traditional Korean game that I grew up playing. It's a game that we usually played on New Year's Day. We played with our friends and family, and sometimes there were some small bets to make things a bit more interesting. Nothing serious, but the losing team usually had to buy some treat like ice cream for the winning. It's a fun game that every member of the family can play. If you can throw sticks in the air, you can play. So it makes for a perfect game for a New Year's family gathering. The game involved 4 sticks or 윷 that are thrown into the air that kind of act like dice in other games. The sticks are flat on one side and rounded on the other side. The way the sticks land on the mat, how many sticks land on the flat side, and how many land on the rounded side determines how many space the pieces can move on the game board. The 윷 sticks are kind of like dice in other Western games. There are 6 different ways to read the 윷 sticks. When the stick lands with 1 flat side up, it is called do. When the stick lands with 2 flat side up, it is called ke. When the stick lands with 3 flat side up, it is called kol. When the stick lands with 4 flat side up, it is called 윷. And when the stick lands with 4 rounded side up, it is called bo. There are 2 teams in for this game. Each team has 3 game pieces that would have to move from the start all the way around the board back to the start again.
하나제일 팽이대회 선수 소개하겠습니다. 할아버지 입장하겠습니다. 여유 넘치는데요. 팽이는 채로 쳐야 제맛. 이어서 아버지 입장합니다.
줄팽이 최강자가 되겠다.
마지막으로 철이가 입장합니다.
작은 팽이가 맵다!
선수들이 긴장한 상태입니다. 자, 이제 준비가 끝난 것 같은데요. 과연 이번 팽이대회의 승자는 누가 될 것인지 함께 지켜볼까요? 할아버지 팽이가 돌아갑니다. 아, 우리 전통 팽이네요. 이어 아버지 팽이가 돌아갑니다. 돌돌감은 줄팽이군요. 마지막 철이 팽이가 등장합니다. 최신 유행하는 팽이라고 하는데 돌리는 방식이 매우 간단하군요. 네, 힘차게 도는 팽이들. 그런데 이게 뭔가요? 어린 팽이가 먼저 쓰러지고 뒤이어 아버지 팽이가 쓰러집니다. 이렇게 해서 승자는 한켠에서 조용히 돌고 있던 할아버지의 팽이입니다.
팽이치기 is a game in which a penny rotates and whose penny rotates longer to compete. You don't have to compete with someone, you can just do it for fun, or you can do it alone for recording. Use a penny and a stick with a string, and beat the spinning penny with the string on the stick to turn it around. If the length of the string is short, it is difficult to hit a penny, so it is better to have a long string. Our ancestors enjoyed it a lot on the ice in winter. In the past, penny were made of wood, but these days there are penny made of plastic. Today we told you about the traditional games that will appear in the second episode of Squid Game. 제기차기, 투호놀이, 윷놀이, and 팽이치기 are simple to prepare, so if you watch this video, you can enjoy it with a little bit of preparation. It would be nice if you could understand and enjoy the cake contents more through this video. Thank you for watching.